bet you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up, guys, or a number one if you can hear me now. Because so can you hear me now? Cast right now. The snow clouds are forming. I can see. So we're probably going to get quite a bit of snow tomorrow. I'm not sure, but now and it looks like it looks like snow clouds forming to me. So I've been please give me a thumbs up or let me know that you can hear me, because if you can't hear me, it's pointless for me to take you on this tour. I'm manifesting here. Okay. I've been on here 5 minutes and no one just left. So maybe you can't hear me. Oh, thank you, Ellis. Thank you. Thank you for making um so you can hear me okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, anyway, guys, Ella, as you know, you've been here for been online with me for some time now, and yeah, burst of positive love energy to truly manifest manifest exactly what I want this beautiful little homestead to be. And for a long time, I've to this parcel of land. And as I mentioned before a couple of times, that this is it's a land trust, 500 acres, almost 1 square mile of beautiful, pristine, old growth forest. And it's such a beautiful, a paradise to me. And I can't really explain it, but I've long like build like a little pocket or a little paradise within a paradise, and to have little in the homestead as long-term housing for the core tribe, possibly space for those who, after vetting and tested you out, we're about love and light and all that. But the reality is that we live in this dimension right now. Hopefully, we're switching dimensions. That's another thing. Is the shift that's occurring, and it's occurring. It's not what we thought it was going to be. I don't think that we want, and by manifesting what we want and actively manifesting and doing everything, it's naturally going to bring that vibration higher and higher. Who are vibrating at that same vibration or frequency, we're going to naturally be drawn together. No matter how, what I mean about finding my core tribe. And I have found several people um, fit as far as the core tribe. But anyway, what I wanted to share with you guys today is that, say for instance, that I've been doing just over the last few days in preparation for the big deep freeze, that um, of the homestead, and share with you some ideas of out here, and also open to ideas that you guys might have. And oh, I'm also trying to think, and I call it like the light bears depot, or like that, something to incorporate a own different way of shining. Every one of our flames are different, but the main fact, the ever your light shines, however that source light that we all shine, that high love vibration in the best way or the most natural. You are losing sound. Okay, that sound is phasing in and out. That is, I'm going to step outside and see if that's better. Hold on, guys. Okay, there was a lot of electronics in the house. Can you, Sacagawea? Hi, darling. LS. Is my sound better here? Let me step outside. LS and Sacagawea, can you let me know if you hear me okay? Hang on. Okay, now put the mic back on. It seems better outside. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk out here. Um, and some of you guys have did this walk with me before, but I'm gonna do it again specifically because I right now you are joining me in the full activation manifestation of making this healing depot a reality. It's how do we say, it's being created before your very eyes. How's that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk. That's my boy over there. That's Levi. He's 8 months or 9 months old now. He's a great Pyrenees boxer mix. So I'm gonna walk on down here, but this is, I call it, I'm gonna call, this is the Healing Depot Road. What you doing, big boy? Say hi. Say hello. Say I'm the neighbor. I'm the Healing Depot watchdog. He looks like a lion, doesn't he? Say hello. How you doing? And there's his backup buddy. That's Waylon Jennings. Say hi, big boys. Anyway, come on, join me. Come on, let's go. Let's take a walk. But anyway, this land is almost 500 miles, not 500 miles, 500 acres, about approximately 1 square mile. And what we have here, we have our own gun range. We have a small lake. We have a live creek. Um, and I meant to say we have a creek and we have a live spring. What do you say? You want to say hello? Say hello, everyone. Hello. Say my name is Levi. Say I'm just a big boy. Good boy. You too, Waylon. Well, you too. Now go away. Now go play, boys. Go play. But anyway, let me come back over here. Again, that's it. We have our own gun range, and we're putting in an apple orchard on our agricultural land, and it's a absolutely beautiful place. But this is one of the roads coming in. So you have to come down this road first to enter into what I call Sweetwater Depot. But this is the view all around me, and again, it's just beautiful, pristine, old growth forest as far as your eye can see. And listen, quiet, so quiet, a place for you to meditate and truly ground. Anyway, let's just walk. Move, Levi. Move, darling. So let's walk down the road. So I was thinking this would be a perfect retreat spot because when I first moved out here 6 years ago, I actually lived. Okay, Levi, go off. I actually lived for 6 months in a tent out here because at one point this whole area where I carved out a little spot in the woods because I didn't want to disrupt my forest. So I carved out one spot of the forest, maybe a half acre, maybe a full acre altogether of this area here to carve out like a little homestead for myself and small outbuildings and um, to build sort of like a community or a tribe back here. And but there's a lot of work to do. But again, all of this area at one time was nothing but forest, just like back there. So as you walk in the compound, the first thing we have over here is that is the shower house. It's a shower facility where and also an area where you can wash and dry your clothes. And it needs work. That's another thing that's on my I'm manifesting as well is to really get the shower house an absolutely gorgeous place, very rustic but simple and rustic, but very functional and very comfortable for all of the tribe to enjoy. And and say for instance over here some of the things that the tribe would help with. Those who wanted to live here long term is just help me out on the homestead. And as we, you know, as we build this absolutely beautiful, breathtaking place, planting natural beds in every location that we can, and planting indigenous plants and flowers, planning the area. So everything around us will be things that we can use for food and medicinal purposes as well. This is a tree that recently was had fallen. Well, big limbs of it had fallen and actually just missed me, be like, like a wind. But like things like this that I could certainly use help with, and the people or persons, that would be interested in living here would help out with things like this, getting this all cleared up and bundled up and ready. And look at all this firewood that we have here. Um, there's another pile over there that that needs to be processed as well. That's a lot of firewood that can be used and to keep it neat as well. I have some farm equipment here already. This is my 1973 John Deere brush hog, and this is a garden farrow that we could use to go and work in the agricultural plots. So those who might have farm hand experience or a fast learner, uh, if you're interested, let me know. Now the shower house is kind of messy right now, but just it's a little bit scary. But I'll just pan it out here. It's very rustic. There's a lot of things that I would like to do in here, and I will do it soon. Again, with the help of the community or the tribe, I want to get in here and paint, make it very unique. Make it a cool living space. And like this tub here, that tub we need to. I'm definitely going to take this tub out of here. We're going to do something different in here, and maybe do like a little privacy wall here if someone decides they just want to soak in the tub. Again, we have our washer and dryer here. And what I'm getting ready to do here, guys, is these are water bottles that I need to get cleaned and disinfected and filled. I need to do these today because the freeze is supposed to happen tomorrow. And just in case what we're on the well system, here, and in case the pipes freeze, I want to make sure that we have enough water for us and also the rest of our folks here in the community. And as an extra precaution, just in case the temperature drops too low, I'm going to go ahead and turn this electric heater on to keep this area warm. And this is another area that needs a serious attention. That's another thing that needs to be done. This will be, nope, how do I put that to make sure there's help me, how are we going to say, we're going to help me word this, because our words are powerful, guys. Okay, all of that is insulated and warm and filled and beautiful and perfect, and all this. I'm going to have some farm tin put in front of it, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And on this side, I kind of call this my little green room, greenhouse too. And some of my tropical plants that can't stay outside, I bring them in here and overwinter them in here. And check this out too. Um, Here I have, this is actually full of carrots and apples. And this is huge. Look how big this tub is, y'all. Okay, that is the whole bottom of that is filled with carrots. Just the top is a few apples and that salad thing. But anyway, I told you guys that I go to local grocery stores and farmers markets and things, and I get big discounts on the fruits and vegetables that are not so perfect anymore, but they're absolutely perfect food for canning and preserving. So I was able to score probably about 50 pounds of carrots and about, I want to say, 100 pounds of sweet potatoes that I have to process. So they're in my canning room right now. But anyway, let me get back to this. Here's an area, and again, excuse it because it's dirty right now because I'm just getting over some sickness right now. But this is an area that You can wash dishes if you want to, and that's why I'm getting ready to clean all this area and fill the water jugs. And then I have also water stored back on that side. And say, see, if you want to do your laundry while you're doing your laundry and you don't want to trek home, you can sit there and exercise in the wintertime with the bike. Okay, and on this side, let me come in here. This is a separate little area. I need to close this too. Separate little area, and you can close the door into the shower area. Um, it's pretty rustic in here, but again, it's a work in progress. So creative minds, please apply. Handy folks, please apply. We just recent my actually my son just recently made these cubby holes for us, but again, it's very rustic now. It's a work in progress. And here is the actual shower, guys. Forgive all the lime deposits, but it occurs here because we're on a well system and there's high lime deposits in the water. But it's a huge shower, absolutely huge shower. And the squirrels can watch the shower. We don't have a problem with any peeping toms or anything like that. But if you ever do, then what you do is you put a sign right there that says pay per view. But anyway, we don't have a problem with that here. It's very secluded in this area, and pretty much the only folks that will be using the shower is pretty much folks that's on my particular property. But anyway, let's go on outside again. But that was the shower house. And so you can see how what proximity and the girls over there. Those are the rest of the vegetables. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can see them. Let me see if I can poke it up. Say hi, girls. Yeah, what I do is I don't know if it's pixelated so bad, but what I do is let me turn this off. Yeah, the rest of the vegetables I throw out there, and they just absolutely love it. What are you eating, little boy? But we're on a propane for the shower house, so it stays warm. We're getting rid of that too. That was the washer that died this last summer. Yeah. But anyway, over here is just where my little cabin is. And excuse the bathtub in the front. That's actually going to. That's another idea that I have is we're going to build a greenhouse bathroom behind this building right here, which is my canning area, and we're going to connect the other building and make like a breezeway. So the breezeway will become like a greenhouse bathroom, and the tub is going to go in that greenhouse bathroom, and we're going to hook it up to a wood stove so we can heat the water for the hot tub there, utilizing the wood that's on the land because the our objective is to be as self-sustaining as possible. Self-sustaining as possible. Can you guys still hear me okay? Sacagawea and Ellis, can you still hear me okay? And I will continue. Say please continue. Say please continue. Yes, thank you, Sacagawea. Levi says thank you. Can you say thank you, Levi? Say thank you, Sacagawea. Yes, and I did get your mail, my love. Call me when you can. Is that right? Say call me. Let's go. Um, oh, I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, this is just a place to connect, and also that's what I was telling you. What things I've been doing to winterize. Say, for instance, like there is a pipe right here that I have underneath the my little bath area. It's not connected yet, so the pipe is still up, but the exposed pipe is above the ground. So I needed to make sure that that pipe didn't break. A lot of things that I'm learning on the homestead. I didn't realize that was an issue, and the whole time it's been there, I want to say 5 years, it's never frozen, with the exception of this last hard freeze. It broke, and everybody was amazed that it never froze before then. So what I did is I went in and insulated it all around at the prompting of my late friend John, and the help of another one of the community members here helped me insulate it better. And I even reinforced it even more with foam insulation and bags and whatever. And as an extra measure, I covered it, put a barrier of hay in front of it to block the air and to save me money in case I know it's going to rain. To protect the straw bales, I covered it with an old what do you call this thing? Trampoline cover that blew away two tornadoes ago. But I didn't want to lose that. It only has a small hole in it. And that's a good piece of tarp. So I wasn't going to throw that away. And I'm glad I didn't, because it worked out perfect to preserve and keep my straw dry. And then I don't have to pay extra money um, to buy more straw. And this area right here, another one of the things that I plan to do is this particular area right here is what I call my canning room. And I got this particular building because it has the double doors, and I can open those doors and they open this direction. But my plan is to, in this area right here in front, we're going to build a outdoor kitchen, an outdoor kitchen to where we'll be able to process all those sweet potatoes and fruits and vegetables, jellies and jams and whatever needs to be processed, especially in the summertime. We can do it outside. Um, the next building I have here, this is a just a storage building. Oh, and I need to get this. I had our local butcher. What do you call it? Anyway, he gave me probably about 75 pounds of chicken. The chicken is not for human consumption at all, but it's perfectly good food for the animals. So what I'm going to do is get my big propane burner out here with my giant big pots and put that chicken in there with some water and other vegetables, leftover vegetables, whatever, cook it down and make pet food for this one. Gotta feed the little boy, huh? Say, you like chicken? You like chicken? So that's another thing I'm thinking, telling, want to share here on the homestead of those, spiritually minded, trying to connect with source, God, whatever you want to call, whatever your higher being is, or whatever your belief is, because we all have different ideas, not ideas, but how do I put this? I think that all of us are searching for the same spot, but we all have maybe a different path of getting to the same spot, because ultimately we are. We're all going to the same energy source. Yeah. But anyway, it's this is the another building that was brought in by my dear friend, and it's the same size building as mine. And we turned her building going this direction. So this is her front yard. This is what she gets to enjoy in the front. And again, it's so quiet, so quiet. Um, and let me share this with you. If you can see here on the back side of this building, our plan is to connect the back side of this building to the back side of that building, utilizing those um, windows. We're going to pour a concrete floor in between there, utilize those windows, and that will become a greenhouse bathroom. That is where we're going to have a an actual toileting system, to where we'll have, because right now we use the humanure system, to where I'll show you over here. If you can see that pallet back over there in the woods, that's our humanure pile, or natural human waste composting. And what you do is you do your business in a bucket with sawdust, and you empty your bucket into that container there, and we just keep covering it over and over again, and over a period of time it breaks down. And they said that you can use it for fertilizer, but I won't be using it for fertilizer. Not for my tomatoes. No poopy tomatoes for me. No thank you. uh, but that's how we handle waste here for right now. But it would be nice, especially in the winter time, to have this flushing system. And my son has this awesome idea of us getting an actual septic tank, but above ground. And we're going to put beautiful cedar around it. You won't know, it's going to be so beautiful, because I don't want to look at the tank myself. But we're going to set it up to where you won't be able to see the tank, and you'll have to walk maybe 2 or 3 steps up. You literally a throne to sit on, to have an actual flushing toilet with water. Anyway, and then and then I'll have the claw-footed tub in here set up with our wood stove heated water not fireplace. You guys know what I'm trying to talk. Let me get it straight. We're going to use the wood stove to make the water hot with it's a solar panel. And actually, I'm going to show this in case someone's watching that actually knows what this is and can kind of help me configure in my head what I'm trying to do. But this was given to me. It's an old um, heating system to heat water, and it's broken. But there's another one someplace in a field, someplace that belongs to me as well. But my idea was to utilize this somehow and connect it with the wood stove to help heat the water, so it builds up steam. I know what I'm thinking of, but I can't explain it. Um, yeah. Another thing that I like to do here too, and these are more projects that need to be done here, that the tribe, the full time tribe here would help me, would assist with. These are cedar posts here that were cut a couple of years ago, so they're very well seasoned. They just need to be stripped, clean the bark, off of here, and then sand it down. And these are a couple of the beams that will go in a couple of the cabins here, to make them so cute and cozy and all that wonderful stuff. Yeah. But anyway, so this area would actually be, oh, my battery's about going down too, so I'm gonna have to get back in the house. Let me go faster. Okay. Anyway, there's lots of things that projects that need to be done. Uh the bus over here, it's I'm either thinking of converting it into a huge greenhouse, or a greenhouse slash office, or greenhouse slash studio apartment, another housing area, possibly. But as you can see, there's lots of space for RVs and tents and camping. I figured I would move that out of the way and we can have several, maybe we can probably fit three vans, one, two, three vans back in that area. We can probably have more, you know, more people on this side as well. There's lots and lots of space for parking. I have another cabin on the back side of the 10 acres on this direction. I also have this cabin as well. There's lots of space for tents. Some of the projects that I'd like to do too is the way I have these raised beds in front of here. I want to put raised beds all along the outside perimeter of the garden and also the inside perimeter of the garden to get as much growing space as we can. And to grow enough food to support the tribe, and even more, enough food to preserve and sell and barter, with other communities or other tribes. Because I really feel like things are going to get rough, guys, and this would be a beautiful, beautiful spot for spiritually minded folk to meet, connect, and meditate, do yoga, drum, sing, sit by the fire, and share our journeys of wherever we are with no judgment because we're all seeking that whoops, how did I get out here? That's Levi. It's a boy. The other thing, I'm going to get like water catchment systems all along the backside there with a gutter system. So as it rains, the water comes down and we have a mechanism to water the garden. Yeah. So anyway, this thing is about to go on me. I'm going to pop in real quick. Hello, Mama. How you doing? How you doing, sugar girl? That's Big Mama. Hey, Big Mama. See if I can make it in time. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. I'll put this on the charger real fast. Okay, saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. Okay. Sorry about my junky room, but I've been, like I said, I've been super, super busy trying to get things turn that off. Ready for this deep freeze tomorrow. Hang on a second. Let me get this. It. I think the temperature has dropped quite a bit. I don't know how cold it is, but I can't feel my fingertips right now. Just came into the house. Hold on, let me get off my jacket and stuff. Hold on, because I want to say hi to you guys, and I kind of want to talk to you about just briefly about the video clip that I that I added in the description. It's Michael with our daily lives. I think that's what his channel's name is, and I've been watching him. I've been watching him a lot lately because I resonate with a lot of his messages. And the one that he just did today, I resonated with strongly, and don't let him turn you off about saying about the rapture, because that's what he's speaking about, the rapture. Um, but it's not the rapture that, oh, my brakes. It's not the rapture that, hang on, guys, I gotta get ready. Waiting for my fingers to thaw out. Okay, hang on a second. Let's see. Will that work? Okay, camera. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Hold on, I got to remember how to do this, y'all. How to put the camera back the other way. Oh, I go back here and I go to settings. See, I'm getting good. I am getting good. I can't wait until Sea Love is actually out here because she is the computer person and she's the writer, the program manager, all of that stuff. She is amazing, and she helps me a lot. But when she's not here, it's a little bit difficult for her to help me when she's not here in my face. You know what I mean? Hang on, hold on. Let me turn it around. Turn. Hold on. Hang on. Let me turn it this way. Go down a little bit. All right. Oh, hold on. Nope, I think I did it. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. I think I got it. All right. Who's it? Oh, Spirit Journey is here. Hi, welcome, Spirit Journey. Good to see you. It always makes me happy when I see the folks that have been following me for so long, still following me. It warms my heart. So I'm so glad to see you, Sacagawea, LS, and Spirit Journey. Thank you guys so much for always being here or being, here when you can. I appreciate the support and the love. I appreciate it. Indeed. And if you guys ever want to join in, you're welcome. Just click on the link at the top, and I'm going to pop it in again because it's going to make me practice even more. Hang on a second. Invite guest, copy, and let's see. I go here, and then I go post the comment, and then you post the comment. See, y'all? How about that? Oh, hold on. Paste and chat, and it should come on. So if you guys decide that you want to pop in and say hi, ooh, it's hot. I just put another log. I just walked in from outside because it was so cold, but my cabin is so warm with just my my little wood stove. But she's cranking it up today, so I have to go and adjust my thermostat. Excuse me, by opening the front door. Welcome to Almost Grid Lifestyle. That's my thermostat. You crack the front door. And then when the temperature adjusts to where it's more comfortable for you, then you just shut the door. Yeah. You guys eating your fruits and veggies, particularly fruits as much as you can. This is part of my score from the local grocery. I think I told y'all about the all the fruit. Yeah, I did. I showed you the chickens vegging out there. But this is part of the bounty, even for me. Look at this. And if I tell you these are the sweetest grapes I have ever tasted, they taste so good. And you know what's even better? They were pretty much free if you really think about it, because I was able to get, I want to say, at least 100 pounds of sweet potatoes, raw sweet potatoes, ready to be processed. Almost 100 pounds of sweet potatoes, probably about, let me not exaggerate, I want to say at least 20 to 30 pounds of grapes. And look, tastes like sugar, I'm telling you. Hold on. Mm. Y'all want one? Because they are good. But anyway, probably I want to say 20 to 30 pounds of grapes, maybe about 30 pounds of apples, maybe this time apples, melons, all kinds of greens, tomatoes that I'm going to make some beautiful salsa with. All together, all the food, just the vegetables and fruit. I want to say every bit of, I want to say maybe 300, 300, 325, 325 pounds of usable food. And I paid $19 for all of that. Yeah. And I fed my chickens. They're in chicken land, chicken happy land with that. Um, so that's the kind of stuff I like to do out here as well. I kind of forgot where I was going with this, but again, back to, I was talking about Michael too in our everyday lives. His last video talking about the rapture. That's where I was. I kind of go here and there, y'all. My mind is just kind of all over the place. But that's just uniquely who Monica is. That's just me. I'm all over the place. A lot of people think that I'm weird, for all the things that I research and all the different rabbit holes, that I go into. But again, that is my unique journey. And I embrace that now. I embrace everything that I am. I embrace who I am, as we all should. We all are unique, sovereign spirit beings, every single one of us. And all of our journeys may look a little bit different. But ultimately, we're all going to the same place, ultimately, and that's back to source creator, that divine spirit being, the Alpha, the Omega, that light that has always been. We are facets of that, but all of us as a facet are very unique. And we are all light. And it's important that we shine our light, our unique light, in only a way that you can. I can't be like Sacagawea. I can't be like Spirit Journey. I can't be like LS, other than the fact that we're all facets, but we're all unique facets. And I love that. Our own unique journeys. But anyway, check out that video of Michael's. He has some very inspirational videos, and the messages he gives, and I just resonate a lot with what he says. So please check him out. Check out his channel, like and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Also, while I'm no, let me stay focused. That's really hard for me. Okay, again, because my mind goes all over the place, and I want to share so much. Sometimes I think I share too much, and I scare people to think I'm crazy. But that's okay. I have to be my unique self. This is the way my light shines. Blinkety blink blink. I shine like this. And again, as another reminder, guys, shine how you shine. Be you. We're all the light. Be your unique facet of light. Yeah, yeah. Um, but anyway, let's get back to um, the health, not health, but the healing depot. I'm trying to think of names, or a name, a very unique name, but also a very meaningful name for this intentional tribe, and a place of healing for like-minded to come and reconnect with the earth. In a beautiful natural setting with like-minded people. A spot where they won't be judged, and mostly a place where they disconnect from the outside and just connect with nature. I can't even express how healing this place is. Um, yeah, and I want to offer that to others who would really appreciate that. And yeah, and I thought it would also be a very not something to do all the time, not full-time retreat center, but certain times of the year, maybe 3 times a year, something like that. We'll have, some type of function, some type of gathering, in the spring, summer, and fall. The winter would be really rough, but maybe we could do 4 times a year for folks who want to see what it's like to live day to day in this particular environment, because it is quite different. I grew up in Texas, so the heat reminds me of Texas for the heat hot. But Texas, I grew up in the Houston area, so the weather there is a lot more humid. It's a more of a drier heat here, but it's still hot, hot here. And and then getting used to the tornadoes here, or the tornado warnings, because if they hit, they could be quite devastating. Um, in this particular area that we're in, because of the high concentration of old growth trees, it serves as a barrier uh, for for us here in this area by purposefully not cutting an excessive amount of trees down. It acts sort of like a buffer for us. So as the tornadoes or the high winds do come in, we may have a lot of swaying going on, and a lot of dead trees or diseased trees will fall that we need to be wary of. But for the most part, it breaks the wind up so much to where not a lot of damage is done, which is wonderful. So our forest is actually uh, our protection. Yeah. So and that's another thing that we do here in this particular community, is we are actual stewards of the land. This is, again, this place is absolutely beautiful, guys. I can't even tell you how beautiful it is here, and what a special place it is. But we are actual stewards of the land to protect it, and doing whatever we can to protect it. And in return, the forest protects us as well. Yeah. So we're trying to think of what else I wanted to share about the community that we're building here, what I'm manifesting. Again, number one, seeking a core tribe here. Some folks that will be here full time if they decide they want to be here full time, or they can be here part-time. But for them, bringing their tent, RV, van, however, they choose to live. If one of the existing cabins is not available right now, we have, I say I, but I and my family have two established cabins right now, that at some point, right now they're occupied now, but at some point, if they decide to leave, or those at some point may become available as well. But there will be lots of spots here for, and when I say lots, I shouldn't say lots, um, and adequate enough spots for if we were to have a function. There would be lots of spaces for folks to park comfortably and have access to a shower facility, a place to wash their clothing. Of course, we use the self composting system here. If you do come with your RV van or whatever, at some point at one of the future functions, then you know if you're in the van life or the RV life, you kind of know the drill already of how to handle your waste. Those would be imposed here because we don't have any flushing um, systems here. Gray water systems, you probably guys know there. If you have your own little kitchen area, washing your dishes or whatever, that would be, we will have an area set up for that as well. Excuse me, take a sip of water. And again, long term folks, like I mentioned, some of the projects, that I had out there, you would help with projects, on the homestead, and, cutting wood, just the basic stuff of keeping the homestead going and making improvements toward becoming 100% self-sustaining. Yeah. And then, just again, having a spot of the folks that's on the road that, are perhaps in the area, a spot for them to maybe let me know ahead of time, hey, I'm going to be in this area. I just want a spot to come and reconnect and just ground. Here's a spot for you right here. And again, uh, advance notice is needed because yes, we're all about love and light and staying in that high love vibration, but we also have to be um, cognizant of where we are. And not all light is light. Not the kind of light we want anyway. They might light just behind on fire. Uh, so anyway, that's basically all I wanted, guys, is to share that information with you. If you have interest in becoming a part of the tribe, the core tribe, I am actively taking, I hate to say applications. That sounds so, yeah. Um, I'm currently open to interviewing and chatting with like minded folks who have interest in this type of lifestyle and interest in helping develop um, this beautiful, beautiful place. So, anyway, you guys take care. I don't think there's anybody else in the room. I just want to thank you guys again for those who did stay. And that's Miss Sacagawea and Miss LS and Miss Spirit Journey. Um, anyway, those of you who we've already swapped information, feel free to call me anytime. I'm waiting for your call. And the shift is, something is going on. You guys know how I always talk about that. But again, this is not the time for us to be afraid at all. Stay in that high love vibration, no fear, and keep manifesting the world that we want to live in. Not only walking in faith, yes, we want to walk in faith, absolutely, but we also want to work, do the work, manifest, make that movement to make all of our desires come true. Yeah. Anyway, keep your vibrations high, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Have an amazing day.